long time.
Yeah, no, you bought
but
other people.
But the test is when you have a kid, some people are an asshole, and then you don't.
Well, and it wasn't like damaging. Like I wasn't like, oh, Zach made fun of my. Like I remember Zach, and that's what I remember about Zach. But him making fun of my crocodile tealers doesn't make me feel bad about myself. It makes.
That convertible. That's why I broke up with them. I was like, you're a dummy.
Well, and I'm not
whipping. I'm like, let's just get home. I just was. The only reason I was like, let's just get home because he was getting. I was like, I wanted to get you home safe. And that's when I broke up with it because I was like. Yeah, but I was nervous because he was with us, and I guess I could have like said, "Hey, go get something at the store."
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, I'm not
of your kid. I didn't know what to do, so I remember I made him drive us home, like act like everything's fine, and then like a week later, I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
Like,
well,
the next time I had to see him.
And I know Tara gave her opinion too. She told me about that. She was like, I was like, no.
But them like pretty much right after that.
Yeah.
So I was like,
well, and I mean, like,
around a while, but it sucks. The only thing that does suck when you date kids is. You are with them without the kid, only when
and so they're different. Yeah, they're different.
Kid, that's when you can tell, but no.
They're different. Yeah, no, and I mean, and it wasn't, but it wasn't damaging to me that Zach had done that. You know what I mean? Like it was about him doing that.
All the dumbasses you date, you still when you're a woman dates. Even if I have a kid, I was a dumbass.
Yeah,
like, I was a dumbass. I don't want you to be a dumbass.
Well, and you know, like it's not like
self-esteem too, though. But you don't.
You had a kid, you know, like it makes life different, and like I mean, there's a reason it happened. Like
I probably wouldn't be alive.
Maybe, I don't know. I hope so. Maybe that's my purpose in life is that you were supposed to be alive because I've been trying to figure that the fuck out. I was like, why was I born?
I'm trying to live a better life and be a mom to my babies.
But yeah, like, I guess when like Chris came around, I just didn't. And I think that's why I felt bad when you guys would say, like, oh, you never liked him. Because it's not that I didn't like him. I just didn't think he was your person, you know? But I was, like, 8, and I didn't really have the vocabulary to say that or how to say it. But I just think I felt, like, some unease. And then I feel like, from my memory, you know, it was, like, so fast. It was, like, all of a sudden you were dating him, and then you were pregnant with Tyson, and then you're getting married.
Well, pregnancy did speed up the relationship.
Yeah, and I don't know if you got pregnant on purpose. I don't know what all that was.
I didn't get pregnant on purpose. I was on antibiotics, and I was on the pill with antibiotics, and
it wrecked it. Yeah,
I was on the pill.
Mm-hmm.
It's oops, baby.
Antibiotics, but I think that happened with me though too, wasn't it? That was the reason you were on the pill and antibiotics.
No, I was on it. I did the pill and. Just the pill.
You were just on the pill with me?
Planned Parenthood, though, but maybe it wasn't, the dose wasn't right. But yeah, I was on the pill.
I wonder why then, if you missed it. Because my dad was saying some weird stuff.
People sometimes but I'm doing drugs. I probably missed.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I was taking it when I.
What kind of drugs were you doing? Was it just MDMA, like in.
Acid. I didn't do
acid. You didn't do coke? I did coke recently. I don't fucking like coke at all.
I mean, I did it, like, I tried it, and I was like, ugh.
No, it's terrible. I didn't like that. I was like, the process of, I did MDMA. I understood a lot about you and Dad from doing MDMA, and I had a good experience with MDMA.
Ecstasy, and smoke pot. I didn't do any fucking coke. I didn't do any of the other. People were like, you want to do some crack? I'm like, no, are you out of your mind? I'm like, come on, dudes.
It's fucking crazy.
But I did do a lot of
acid and stuff, yeah. I never done acid. I did shrooms. Shrooms were fun.
I didn't like shrooms. I tried them myself.
I like them. I had like organic shrooms, so I had like Primo.
I should have just smoked pot and drank beer.
Yeah. I like edibles, but that's it. I don't like to get it too. I'm too focused. Like this year is the only reason I did it because my whole life was like messed up.
Anxiety ridden when I was younger. Like
yeah. Well, and you're more susceptible when you have anorexia to do drugs. Like that's like you have a lot. And the sad thing is like anorexia is like a lifelong. I mean, honestly, most of the mental health ones are lifelong, but anorexia is something you come, like, depression, you can kind of lock yourself in a room all day, and, like, PTSD you can avoid the things that stress you out, but at one point every day, you're going to have to eat, you know what I mean? Or you're going to be around somebody else eating, like, there's, that one you, like, can't, it would be like if you have anxiety about breathing, it's like if you have anxiety about showering.
I mean, I've been through a lot, and then, I don't know, now I eat, but I also work out, but I'm like, as long as I do I like kind of compromised in my mind. I'm like 4 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week exercise. You can eat whatever you want. All right. And I don't have to, now I just don't deny myself anything, but I'm also like, you had it, it's okay. I'm also I did a lot of counseling.
Do you still go to counseling?
No, because I went for like a year and a half, but then I'm like, I'm doing all the work.
Yeah, that's why I stopped going to counseling too. I was like, why am I paying $375 for me to do this shit?
I'm comfortable enough with myself where I tell Patty and Robin my shit, my friends.
Which is what, some people need a friend.
So those are my bitches.
Yeah.
And Beth's my bitch too.
You're like, I don't know how I feel about Beth
I know,
yet.
she was nervous. She's like, I really hope we can be friends again. She goes, but I'm not going to crowd her because I get it. She's like...
I mean, I'm willing to forgive her because she was kind of put in a rock and a hard place, and I probably did seem like I was being a little snot. No, she shouldn't have. But I think she was also battling.
She's sticking up for her friend.
Yeah. But I'm also young, and she didn't know the whole story.
No.
And that was the biggest betrayal too, is because she said shit about Chris, and I was like, how are you gonna go say shit about Chris?
And then with our exchange though, just because she was my friend.
Well, and what happened too is that and you weren't Chris was the worst of it.
Like the old school teenager doesn't talk. It's old school. So for you to talk to them, she was like, her mom would have punched her in the face.
Yeah,
her,
but look, she's fucked up about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She's fucked up about that kind of parenting.
But with Beth, she may be wrong. She'll tell you she's wrong, and then she'll tell you why she was wrong.
Yeah.
Even though but she won't be like I was wrong. Beth will at least say, "Oh yeah, I was wrong." She may do the dumbest things. But
yeah.
She's like, I did.
Well, I don't know if she was drinking. I don't know what she was doing. That made that you never know who. When you read something too, you never she read into something what she ended up commenting on had nothing to do with you. No. It was about my friend. It was just really weird. I think it just was building, and she got mad about anybody.
She was worried about my stuff with things going on because I was on the edge for a while and miserable and just.
I mean, how could you not be with freaking Chris as your husband? I just don't. I mean, that was the thing.
No, but just don't say stuff in front of Tice, though.
I'm not gonna say anything in front of him.
I used to do that, and it did suck. And would that be if you came here and I'm bad mouth and parents saying shit? It put you what do you?
Well, I mean, you did that for all my childhood, but you did do that, and I'm very aware of the repercussions. I will not say anything. I didn't say anything today.
No, I'm just saying don't
I'm not gonna badmouth, but if he asked me, I'm not gonna lie to him. I can't. If Tyson asked me and was why did you do this?
If he asked you, you do not lie to him.
I'm not lying. I'm gonna tell him, this is only my side, and there's everybody has a different side. I was also a kid. But I'm not giving it to him unless he asks. And honestly,
I will not be mad.
That's not what I want to talk to him about. I mean, I'm sure he's confused. He doesn't have the language at 13, but I don't want to add to it because I just feel I think Chris would fuck it up, whatever I say now. And I'd rather just, it sucks, because I want to tell him now because I want him to know, just in case anything happens, you have me, what?
Tyson was nervous.
I could tell, yeah.
It makes me sad.
It is sad, and he shouldn't have to worry about, but I just don't know how to broach that conversation with him about, because I feel I don't, because there were so many unanswered questions that I grew up with, and it was damaging to not have the answers than to not, even if the answers were difficult, it was worse to not know. With my rape, it was worse to not know, even though it was hard. At the end of the day, it was worse to not know. And I don't want to tell him his dad. I just want to I don't know what to say. You know what I mean?
When he asks you, you say it.
Yeah, I guess he has to ask, but it's hard. What if he doesn't know how to ask that? He just doesn't, because what if he doesn't have the language to know? I just don't want him to be nervous about it because I'm upset about what Chris did to our family. I'm not happy with the way Chris treated you, but it is his dad, and and if I could trust Chris,
maybe when he's 18, you can sit down with him. But you're crazy until then. I was crazy. People are crazy.
I know. I just don't want him to be upset or nervous about that. About something that's so. I don't want him to suffer any more than because I'm sure he's fucking confused. I can't imagine. I guess it's just your job to tell him whatever I said because it's not for me. I just don't think. I just feel bad because I just feel we have so much distance between us. We don't have any common ground anymore.
Well, we can make our common ground.
Yeah, but am I ever going to see him again? Am I ever? Is he going to come?
To fly out, but I got to save up and
I can fly him out. I can fly him and then, you know what I mean? Or if anything, just for a weekend and fly. I don't know how Chris will feel about him going alone.
I'm going to look at this. I think it's better with him because he's not good at school, so I want to look at maybe the February. I know it's a long way off, but he's got a full week. They won't have April. Well, I'll take them on like a long weekend. I'll look and see. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money by October to.
That's okay.
But definitely. Right, like after Christmas, maybe I can.
Or even like we're coming to Florida if we wanted to be there. Like I just think we need to create new fun memories. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't come back here again. It's too hard. Yeah. It's just too hard. Like if I come to if I went to like Boston and he was doing something, like if I come out this way.
Tyson wants to go to California and see.
Yeah.
He said he's told me I can't come without it. He's like he goes, I don't care. You're going, I'm going. He said that flat out. He's not. He wants to go.
Well, and I think it'd be fun too. Yeah.
Because I promised him.
Yeah, and I think you would enjoy it too. There's so much stuff. Like here, there's not a lot to do, but in California, there's so much stuff to do, and new stuff comes in all the time. And there's all you know what I mean. And I have a place I think he would love it. Yeah.
If he could go in the ocean, he loves. Yeah. He's obsessed. He's obsessed, and he would like to go to Holly, just do the touristy stuff. He would love that crap. I know it's probably you're kind of ugh, but you totally love it.
It's pretty late. I always hate showing people because it's like,
or
but even so,
he's cool. You can take him a weird art exhibit. He'd be like, oh.
Yeah. I'll take him to everything. Yeah, I just want us to have a relationship because I think it's just damaging that we didn't have one, and I think that was out of anything, out of all the shit that he did, and out of everything that happened, that was the worst mistake because it's not fair to keep him in the dark because Chris just didn't you know what I mean, that.
No, Tyson.
And it's not that I didn't like Chris, it's that I just don't feel safe around Chris because Chris doesn't have my best interest in mind. That's my thing. It's not about. I'm very mad about what he did. I'm upset with the stuff he did, but I don't have time or energy to hate anyone. I just think.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
Do you want some water?
I would love some water.
Here,
thank you.
It's never just...
Even if you did, I came out of your vagina, so.
It makes the...
But.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say, I would be open to a relationship with Chris, but it's just, to me, that just seems I don't think that's going to happen because of how...
And I wouldn't even bother.
I don't... honestly, to me, I don't want it. I feel it would be for Tyson's benefit. It would be for Tyson
he didn't start
entirely.
He didn't.
But I don't know if that was, a ruse to get you. I don't know. I just don't know his... Because I feel like he would get mad, but all I remember is he would ask about, oh, hey, do you want to... go see this hockey team. I'm an 8-year-old girl with no interest in sports, so I said no, you know what I mean? I said no, and I think he got offended about me taking Uncle Brian to the father and daughter's dance, but it was only because that was the last time I was ever gonna have the chance to take Uncle Brian. It was nothing.
You known him that well anyways.
Well, yeah, and I think that's the thing is that I didn't know how much I was hurting his feelings. I didn't know how sensitive he, you know what I mean? And we had, the way I was raised, we were very curtail fam, we say what we feel when we're feeling it, and, and we forgive that, that's just the way we were. I don't know if it's the best way to be, but it's the way we were. And, we said how we were feeling, we were ourselves, and, and we didn't always say, when we said how we were feeling, we didn't always say it in the most polite way. We just said it in the way we were feeling.
Right.
And... I realized as I grew up, nobody talks that way. You know what I mean? That's not how everybody else does it. We were unique in that, and I didn't realize how unique we were. And then I just think a main problem was that I was being parented one way with you and Aunt Tara, and Aunt Tara was, I don't think she was trying to control, but she was involved. You know what I mean? She was involved. She was very much a parent as you were, it was kind of a split. For all case and purposes, I feel like Aunt Tara stepped into the dad role. And, I don't, you know what, I just feel for one way, I was being raised to be this free spirit, you know what I mean, and kind of do what you want, what I wanted, and the ability to say no, and then I feel when Chris came, it was, more militaristic, you know what I mean, more, what they were probably used to being raised as, is that you didn't talk back, and you didn't say this, and you didn't, and I don't think that's, it might have been the way they were raised, but I don't think that's good for what reality is, you know what I mean,
yeah.
I think it's important to be respectful and not offend people, there are better ways I could have phrased things, and acted, but it was like, I don't know, I just felt in a lot of no-win situations, and I felt like he likes being a bully. He likes being a bully, though. Like, he's into that. He likes that kind of power from that, I feel.
I think he's just a strong personality, and it is kind of his way. So.
It's just so limiting, though. But it's like at the age that I was, it was too late to, like... Like, I think I was just raised to, like, if it says, like, if it's just a man's way, you run, you know what I mean? Like, you don't, it's not like that, because that's, like, because we were trying to prevent stranger danger, you know what I mean? And, like, me getting, so it was always about compromise, and it just didn't, and also, I just felt Chris constantly misinterpreted what I was trying to do or say, like, and it was, like, no matter what I said, he had decided what I had done, and it was like, but I didn't do that, and if I did do that, that's not for the reason, like, this whole, like, manipulation of the family, like, it's like, I'm smart, but I'm not that smart, and also I don't give a damn, like, you know what I mean, like, I didn't care enough to manipulate the family. I was just trying to fucking go to school and have friends and not get bullied. Yeah,
you're a teenager in a rough ass teenage years, suck balls.
Yeah, and out here
especially
they're
for sensitive people.
Yeah, and I was from Texas, and everybody bullied me for that because someone's over the fucking Civil War, and like it's weird.
Well,
very
people
weird.
smell kindness in their assholes.
Yeah.
So, Kitty, are you having a conversation right behind? You got her back.
Yeah, he liked me a lot. We've bonded. We've bonded. Right, Mr. Kitty, Mr. Jerk Marcus, but yeah, like Jerk Marcus.
He poops like a dog. He's got big poops though.
Yeah, Marcy and Milo poop a lot. I don't know what that's about, but
Probably because they binge their cat.
yeah, because they're fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm interested to see if they lose weight. I think Milo will. I don't know what Marcy. Marcy apparently.
He's retarded.
Is he retarded? He is retarded. He literally is so dumb. You would love Milo.
I met Milo.
Have you?
Yeah, he was there. You met him. I think so. Did you? No, you didn't.
I didn't. You haven't ever met Milo. He's so sweet. You met Marcy. Marcy bit you and made sure you knew. She was a fucking jerk.
There, Mr. Butt. I'm gonna change it to you are a stinky.
Does Kendra get bullied?
Huh?
Does Kendra get bullied?
Her girl, so Beth was pissed. So she's got Kendra in the car. And her friend Tammy has Tammy has her daughter, Tammy McGinty.
Yeah, Tammy. Okay.
And so she's got her daughter and this girl
Morgan.
Zoe.
Okay.
So they call Kendra, and so Morgan McGinty says, "Don't you think Zoe's annoying?" And so she's like, "No, she's okay." She goes, "No, come on, you don't think she's a little annoying?" She's like, "Well, I guess so." But I think Kendra said, like, "Well, everybody can be annoying."
Yeah.
And then Zoe's like, "Oh, so you think I'm annoying?" And so
They set her up.
Beth heard it because she was on FaceTime and heard it, and so she called Tammy and was like, "Listen, no offense, but that's not cool, dude. Even though you shouldn't have said anything." But really, they're gonna call like.
She set her up, yeah.
They're like they're hanging out together, and they decide to do that. And she's like, "That's my kid."
That's
and
weird, yeah.
Tammy is super close to Kendra, so that girl got sent home. Like Tammy was like,
"No, yeah, that's good. I'm glad Tammy stopped that." I just worried because Kendra kind of seemed like the same look that I had when I was getting really bullied, so I was worried about her. And I know she doesn't look like what I mean, how everybody else fucking looks out here, like.
But no, but she's got a lot of. Oh, sorry, Kitty. She's got a lot of friends. She's kind, but she actually a friend of hers in her grade, so she's in 5th grade. The girls told her she was cutting herself. So Kendra went to the teacher and said, "I don't make a big deal of it. You can tell her I told you." She was, but she told me this, and I'm worried about her. I like her, and it's nobody should feel that way, is what she said.
Yeah.
And so the mom, the girl calls, like, "Oh, thank you." And the girl's like, they're best, like, she goes hanging out with the girl, like, you know what I mean? She was like a positive person that stood up for this girl. But a lot of kids would have made fun of her.
Yeah, they're mean. I had none of hate her. I don't like. I mean, I just kind of felt weird about her because it's not even that. Like, I never hated you and Chris. Like, and like I was just very disappointed because when I realized, like, when I got out of the whole situation, I just kind of realized, like at first I thought, Chris was the monster and you were kind of at his mercy, and then I kind of, when I got out, you know, I saw your part of it. Like, compared to Chris, you know, you were like a fucking angel. You know what I mean? Like, you could do no wrong.
Do everything right.
No, you didn't. But when I was a kid, I didn't realize that. You know what I mean? Like, the kid looked all like Chris because Chris was so terrible to me as a teenager. Like, it was so overwhelming and bad and sad. Like, I mean, like, I just stopped.
I have no idea how it's going to be with him and Tyson when they're teenagers either. Because right now he's still not. I mean, he is a teenager, but he's not.
I mean, Tyson doesn't talk back like I do, though. Tyson doesn't have that, like, well, wait, that's not right. And Tyson doesn't have that, like, Tyson will let things go. And I'll be like, no, let's get to the bottom of this right now, you know? And, like, and I don't think Tyson gets as upset as I do about, like, Tyson can be like, it's about them. And I took everything very personally. Like, when Chris was mean, you know what I mean, like, and he was mean because he was trying to to intimidate me, and I would get hurt by that. Like, I was like, you don't have to intimidate me, you could just fucking tell me, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like that, and I still don't believe that is ever a technique to use with somebody unless that's like the only fucking thing that works. I think imitation should be like a fucking last resort of what you do. Like, I just don't think that's a way to parent, is to make somebody scared of you. Like, and I think that's what Chris does. And I worry about that for Tyson. But, I mean, that's his dad. Like, and you survive. And worse off, he won't have, because he had the luxury to do, like, I felt guilty for going to acting. Like, he can kind of do whatever he wants. And I was kind of like, I was the last man on the toe-to-toe. Yeah, of course. He doesn't fucking care. Like, but that's, like, unfair. You know what I mean? Like, that was very unfair of him to do that. And, like, Tyson could do 3 things, but I could only do 2,
Well, now, in retrospect, you know, back when Tyson did stuff, it was, like, $45 for him to do something. Now, though, his hockey and stuff is expensive. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, it is, we're still spending money on him. It's just, when he was little, it was cheap.
Yeah. It's still, though, it's like,
I get it.
I don't think I was provided the same opportunities because I wasn't his kid.
Finances. And now he's not because he's got his job's, he makes probably 80, and I make probably 28, 29. Well, I make 14, I used to make $14.20 an hour, now I make $14.40 because I got a 20-cent raise every day we get one. So,
yeah.
I mean, I take out insurance and stuff like that, but he makes more.
Yeah.
Like 3 times around.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, that's good because Tyson's safe, but it's still like.
Well, he wants that. I mean, I can make the money, but I can't sell it. But I'd be a nervous wreck. It'd be horrible. I can't. I cannot
Yeah.
And I either can manage, which totally sucks balls.
Yeah.
Because then people are bitching. I just vowed after managing, when you realize, like, I'm not managing when I have children I have to raise. I'm not, because when you go to work, you have to raise these stupid dummies. And I was like, I can't. I want to be responsible.
Well, and you have a lot, it's a lot of negativity,
yeah. And worry about myself, because when I get home, I got to worry about my kids. I don't want to worry about 7 people all day long that can't behave, and then I have to go home to my children.
Yeah.
I need to be mellow. And I have good benefits with this because of the insurance.
No. I don't think, I mean, you have to do a job you like, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like, as long as you can survive off of what you do. Yeah.
I mean, unless you might go to management, or maybe I get into HR, but then I have to deal with pissed off people. I just don't, I mean, I already do the phone. I like the cancer patients, because they're mean. It's because they have cancer. So, and they're not as mean as everyone else.
Yeah,
you just talk to them, tell them what they need, and they're like, all right, no, 9 out of 10 times, thank you very much. Get one jerk. The management, I was like, yeah, jerk. I mean, I got yelled at all the time. I was like, swear to God. It's like, I don't know what people go on.
Well, too, and Chris is a yeller, and, you know, like, it was
why
just.
Why do I think I like this? This is terrible.
Yeah. That's a lot to take on.
Yeah.
No, like, as for Beth, I don't. Like, I'd be interested to see. I don't think I could focus on it in this show. I don't even know if it would matter. Like, I was nervous to see if she was gonna lay into me about this stuff, and I was like, and if she was going to, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not fucking taking it. Like, I'm not taking it. Yeah, I wasn't taking any reality distortions. Like, I was gonna be straight up real, and I've only gotten more cutthroat. Like, I'm just like, I'm not.
No, she was not at all.
Yeah, I just was like, no. But I didn't want anything because I was like, I know that's your friend, and I don't like. I think she definitely helped you with Chris. I just feel like, too, she allowed you. I like more of your new friends.
I didn't talk to him.
about it. Yeah,
I mean,
because she was his friend
that
too. Yeah.
changed my whole way about being. She like her like start like not start, but she would come and hang out with me. She was like, no, you are too much. You have to do something for yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You should come out with us and go have dinner.
Yeah.
You should totally do this. Why not? Why don't you? Why does he do this and you don't? Like she was that friend.
Yeah. Well, because it wasn't fair that he would do. Like that's what I felt too. Is that I just didn't think
they're just talking now. Because her
Okay.
brother died, and that's the only reason why they're talking is because her brother died.
I know. I heard he was like, I don't ever want to fucking see her again, or
Blocked her on Facebook and stuff.
yeah, because he's very mature.
Because her brother died, then he was nice. And she fired about him.
Jesus. I don't think she's missing out if he chose not to. Like I don't think he's a self-centered person. He doesn't care about other people as much.
Do you see how the pictures kind of gave me them? She gave Bella. She's like, you put them over your fridge. I'm like, yes.
That's hilarious.
He's like, why are all these pictures of Kendra? I'm like, because you don't take pictures of Smile. So I have to borrow somebody else's child, all right?
He looks like a little Viking. He's so handsome. He's so handsome.
Is he handsome?
He could model. He's got the. He could make fucking
just
pay his
like
college.
me, I feel like people are always like, he looks just like you. I'm like, yeah.
He does look like you. He's a little bit of Chris in him.
He's bit
Just a
funny.
tiny bit. He's handsome. All those girls have to be sore. Oh my god. I hope to God he doesn't get somebody pregnant. That'd be the worst.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not raising your baby.
Although you're making it hard on him because I don't think you would ever let a girl with him be alone. Like I don't think you would get.
No.
You couldn't. He couldn't do it here. He would. Chris though, I don't think Chris will be around as much. So I think if anything that's gonna happen,
It's not gonna be
he's
on my
fucked
watch
there.
because that door's gonna be staying open.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting right here on this chair where they don't realize I can see right here. This is what I like about this chair. Like this. I can see. Maybe like this.
You're like watch. Yeah.
Or looking at my.
Well, and all those girls like, cause this town has a lot of alcoholism and people like they don't raise their kids anymore. Like.
I already had some girl a couple of years ago trying to stay the night. I'm like, no, you need to go home. I'm like, you watch this movie, but I even will drive you home, but you're not staying here. She's like, well, I told me about it and I was staying at Sarah's. I'm like, all right, well, then go to Sarah's house. The movie's over. Like,
She's so
you're-
mad. Probably never talk to
I was
Tyson
like,
again.
No.
Did Tyson want her to stay or no?
Well,
What do you think?
Well, he'd be like, Mom, but she's dead. I'd be like, hell no. If he thinks he's getting away with that shit.
That's hilarious.
Like, I don't make him do the dishes, like, here, because I don't want him to put stuff down in the thing, but, like, he takes the trash out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to do dishes here because I don't have a disposal, and he'll
The freak is
freaking
this?
break it. But he can do the toilets and stuff. He's spreading the glue out. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I'll do it. Don't get mad.
I feel bad about that.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I already did.
I could try to
red
do
in
it
there.
too.
I've already got red out of it. I got a
That's
magic
crazy.
eraser. I already had to do it. I did a red tint in my hair, and I had the same thing. Looked like it killed somebody.
I love my blue though.
At
It's
least the blue
my
doesn't look like it killed somebody in it.
blue just looks like your ocean.
It's like a murder bath.
Yeah. No, I love my blue.
Remember when you were there when Buffy got sprayed and
Yeah,
put
with the tomato
into
juice. She's so cute. I miss that dog. I was sad I couldn't see her.
You know, it was sad. She went really fast.
They always do. It was
She's
like cutie
so,
pie.
like,
Yeah.
Lucky. We got lucky. Buffy was like just played with her. Was the king. Buffy ruled the roost though. The neighbor's house and our house were linked together with electric fences, and so now it's a pit bull, and you'll meet now.
Mhm.
Buffy was the boss.
They're all of them.
Yeah.
This little labradoodle.
Yep.
So funny. Oh, I miss that dog. I'm so sad. She's such a goofy. She was a light with her cone head when we first got her.
You know.
She's a light. She was Buffy though. She's a leader. That's why she did that. She was a
Yes.
leader dog.
Big Demi, the golden doodle. Buffy, her name is too.
No, she is a labradoodle. I think.
No, she's a golden.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Golden doodles, I think, have rounder faces though.
No, we actually did match up. It's the face.
She just has more of a poodle face.
Because
Like
my
golden-
friend, he has a golden doodle that was just like looks a lot
Wow.
like Buff. They were like twins. And
That's
she-
weird.
Except her hair was a little bit kinkier.
Mm-hmm.
Where Buffy's was fuzzy. The thing is I think that Buffy, when she was bred, somehow the Labrador, I think, was more prominent than
Yeah.
the hair. Just the hair. She still had a long poodly kind of.
Well, if you mean the golden doodle or the poodle, like, because if it's a labradoodle, if it's a Labrador, it's a golden
doodle.
retriever.
Sorry,
A golden
she had
retriever?
more of the golden retriever fluffy hair. Like,
Yeah.
Fluffier.
Yeah, they are fluffier,
They're
and they're more
fluffier.
yellow.
Yes.
Like than a
she's
lab
really
would be. She was very yellow.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I had them backwards.
What are you doing, Freako? This cat's crazy. He cracks me up.
It's a weird little